Your chance to check out the hottest female Tejano star right now in La Onda. And she is actually in studio right now. Elida, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome back. And Ash, I have not seen you literally in about 8 years, back when I was with Kuka.
Yes.
And it's been a long time since I interviewed you, but you seem to be doing very, very well right now. And you've got a brand new album coming out. And plus, you're with a brand new record label, or at least this is what your second album with Freddie Records. This is
That's right. I'm very excited to say that the new album, we're already promoting the new single, which is Playa del Sol, which hopefully we'll get a chance to hear. And the album drops on May 12th.
The album drops on May 12th, and be looking out for it. Now, I know recently you've come out with a little duet with Michael Salgado, and that's really been doing very, very well here on the radio.
And so have I. Gracias a Dios que el público, you know, is still backing me up, is still supporting me throughout the years. It's been 15 years since.
Yeah, it has.
Since the day, so.
I mean, back when Tejano was just, you know, opening up for female entertainers, and you had so many hits. I mean, your first album is basically one of the best albums that I can remember.
Thank you.
And then when you came out with Luna Llena, and you know, that song right there, I mean, if you were a big Tejano fan and you're a big Elida fan, and if a tear didn't come down the first time you heard it, I mean, something's wrong with you. But you know, those are still some good songs to listen to, and I'm sure you're going to be doing some of those tonight as well. Some newbies and some oldies, right?
Oh, definitely. We always get requests for you know, the good songs, the songs that, you know, I guess put us on the map. You know, songs like Luna Llena, Amor Eres Tú, Te Sigo Amando. Those songs are also going to be on the new album, on the new live album. It's going to be called Elida, Reina y Avante live, and it's going to have several original tracks that I recorded back in the day with Elida y Avante. You know, that's how a lot of people remember me, is, you know, you can't say Elida without saying Avante. So it took the public a while to recognize the Reina part.
Right.
So now we've added the Avante on again.
Yes.
Even though it's not the original band, but we were very lucky to have one of the original members record on the album. Our bass player, who was also our musical director for 8 years that we were together, have the live tracks. I'm not sure exactly. It's got how many live tracks? I always forget. I think it's like 12 live. Yeah, 12 live songs, and then 4 of them are originals. One of them being the duet that I sang with Michael. But 3 of them are original songs that Lalito and I wrote together, and one of them he arranged and a friend of his wrote from Grupo Nemesis. And so, you know, I mean, slowly but surely, you know, we're just keeping it going. And I'm a big La Mafia fan, and I'm sure when you hear the music, and we're all La Mafia fanatics, but I think when you hear the music, Elida y Avante, you hear a lot of that influence. And I don't know, I feel like it's carried on with the new stuff. Elida Reina, MySpace, our assistant's on there all the time, and I try to answer as much as I can. But I know that we get a lot of comments from fans out here in the Alice area that always want to know what's up with Elida, and what's up with the band and stuff like that. So if you want any kind of information, that's going to be like the most current, you know, on the MySpace. I'm still working on that Twitter or whatever you call it.
Twitter! I know, a lot of people are Twittering nowadays. So,
or Facebook. I don't really know too much about that stuff yet. I'm muy apenas 2 hours con el, you know, with the MySpace, but, you know, I'm enjoying it, and I enjoy just hearing what the fans have to say and all that. So it's really cool. And once again, we're just really excited about this new album that's coming out on May 12th, Elida Reina y Avante Live, and we'll be selling the current CD, which is the Domingo album, which many of the fans here in Alice probably haven't even heard us do any of those songs live, because we haven't been here, but we'll be performing a lot of those songs también on the Domingo album. You know, I guess that's what inspired me también to pursue the music career, and wonderful female artists like Laura Canales, you know, of course, that is what finally, I guess, really did it for me, you know, being at the time, she was the only female out there, and so that really inspired me to pursue a career in Tejano music. And so, but one of my dreams is always to record an entire conjunto album. Y finally, I guess about 4 or 5 years ago, I recorded a CD called Mis Raíces, practically in my backyard, allí con Gilberto Pérez in his studio. Pues, él es de Mercedes, I'm from Mercedes, and so we recorded it there, and we're very fortunate that, he always had musicians dropping by his place, Dos Gilbertos, Rubén Vela's musicians, so they're all on the album. Fantasmas, a little bit of everything. También los Frijoles Románticos which some of the guys were formerly with me, they were part of Elida for 8 years. And so that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun recording it, and it took us about, I guess you could say, about 6 months to record it, but I think a lot of people like this album because I've had people tell me that, they used to hear like El Felices, canciones así, they used to hear those songs back in the day, and Las Piscas and all that stuff. And I've always said that I feel like I have an old soul, like what do they call it, like an old soul, ¿verdad? Is that the way you say it? Where I feel like I should have been born in another time or another. Pues fíjate que with that album we won a lot of awards. As a matter of fact, at the Conjunto Music Awards a couple of years back, we won an award. I think it was like 1 or 2 awards. So it was a big honor, and pues now we've continued on, ¿verdad? I signed now with Freddie Records, and
creo que ha sido Luna Llena.
Luna Llena, yes. Definitely. Esa canción salió en 1995.
Y aún todavía sigue fuerte.
Y hasta la fecha, fíjate que, no importa dónde estemos tocando, esa canción, it's one of the most requested songs we get. So we're so grateful, we're so thankful that after 15 years, of being in this, career, we're still going strong, and just more excited than ever to continuar adelante, ¿verdad? Y echarle ganas, that's right.
También grabaste un poco de boleros bien bonitos con gente que también we played here.
Oh, thank you. And those are songs, like I said, that again, just that's music that I grew up listening to because of my grandparents and my parents, and just songs that we want to keep on passing along to our children and their generations. Que no se, for these songs not to be forgotten because they're such beautiful songs.
¿Qué esperamos de Elida Reina para el futuro? Estás grabando ahora con Freddie, which is good.
Right. Pues fíjate, we just finished up the second album, the Elida Reina y Avante Live, and it drops, like I said, May 12th. The single, which is called Playa del Sol, es una cumbia, it's